Welcome to another settlement build, this time the Egret Tours Marina. Now my headcanon, this is a Minutemen outpost that I've constructed. This is current in-game. I just built this as I was playing over the last couple of days, so there are a lot of resource constraints. There's not a lot of really finished, polished stuff here. I did build a wall all the way around the front part here. I don't actually know where the spawn points are. Although I did discover one the other day, which is right where my fast travel mat is. I did re-roof the building here. We'll go in and take a look. So I didn't really do much with the first floor. There's not a lot here that can be done. So I just kind of left it the way it is. If we go upstairs, I did fix the floor and the roof in this building. I did use the warehouse flooring. As I figured, with the warehouse next door, maybe there's some scrap they could use. I put some walls up. I did use this wall with a big hole in it so you could retain the building's original window. But when we get to stuff that can't be scrapped, you got this little balconette over here. So I had to leave it. I would really like to just kind of do something with it, but I can't get rid of it. So here it is. I would have really liked to put some stairs here up to the roof, but I couldn't quite get them to work. So you'll see my stairs over there. And we'll go up and take a look at the roof in a few minutes. But that's how it looks. I used the floors there also, in part from a headcanon perspective of, there's another warehouse, so maybe they had the leftover flooring, wood, etc. And in part because it made it a lot easier to stamp it all together. And then I could use these supports, which are kind of the hallmark of my current build in this game, to say, these really need actual support. But let's come over here to the far kind of defensive dock, I guess I could call it. I have a guard post out here. I have a machine gun nest. This was added last night after I spawned in over there in front of the snack bar, right in the midst of two Yao Gai who were attacking the settlement. Like right in the middle, bam, I'm in combat the minute I land. So I had some more turrets. I did have to put a floor here for the stairs. Otherwise, it didn't quite touch the ground after I re-roofed it. So there's the bunkhouse that we just looked at. We'll come up here. Here's the re-roof. Oh, look. Red stag doe. Here's the re-roof. I'm using the warehouse flooring tiles. I think it turned out pretty good. I didn't get it quite centered enough to build a cool catwalk over to the other warehouse. It's just ever so slightly out of alignment. So I scrapped that idea. I'm going to go look at this doe. I cannot get the Brahmin to come into the enclosure I built them. So he just hangs out outside the fence there all the time. That's the player house I built here. This is kind of my house area as I explore the southern half of the map. So I did move my house to this location. I didn't do much with this building because there's a lot in here you can't do anything with. So we're going to come in. I put a little planter here, but it was just me for some food. I'm going to kind of speed through the process here. And here we go outside. The wall wraps around this side of the complex. Oh, look, a robot provisioner. Wait. We'll go back. Robot provisioner. Not really sure why they don't use the road. But there's the robot provisioner peekaboo. Put my workshop stuff to... Oh, and there's the Brahmin. Here we go. I put my workshop stuff in this little building. Very disappointed in this build that there's not a lot of stuff you can scrap or move. Like, can't move the shelf, can't scrap the shelf, can't do anything with the shelf. So I thought this would be a good workshop. Oh, forgot about that. A nice foggy day out on the edge. Not sure if I want to do anything with that space over there yet or not. Currently traveling with Nick. We're going to hop into the player house here. I am using Creation Club skins in the player house just because I really like the noir posters. So I did use those. Again, using the pole supports or iron bar supports, I'm not really sure what you'd call them. To make it look like it's supported architecturally, physically. This is my favorite Live and Love magazine cover, so I had to put it up on the wall. I did try angled roof here for part of it, so I didn't angle on both sides, just one side. I did purposely choose two different glass roof pieces from a headcanon perspective, thinking that maybe I couldn't get the same roof pieces from one warehouse. I haven't decided if I like it. I may come back and change it. There's a side view of the bunkhouse, some water purifiers. But if you look at them up here, there's just enough of a difference that I'm not sure I'm going to keep them. So I may get them to match in the future. thinking about it. But let's head out and take a look at what remains of the settlement here. I'm out. Because it's an in-game build, it's far less resource intensive to build smaller generators and daisy chain them, which I've just stuck in the snack bar here. I did a wire glitch through to power the water purifiers. I have a row of crops. The broken ones are from the Yao attack that I walked into the middle of. And that's it. That's my Egret Marina's tour. Hope you like it. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
You showed up just